Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Paulo1, and today you're watching a 134 to 10 non-lethals completely solo on the map Nuketown with the A94. But today's not too much about the gameplay. It is a very entertaining gameplay in my opinion. Something about it, even though it's just 134 kills non-lethal, it's solo and it's core and it's a pretty entertaining gameplay. The gameplay is by KRNG Greatest. He will be coming back in Ghost, so make sure you go check out his channel. It will be in the description below. And, but this gameplay does make for entertainment. It is very entertaining. A pretty crazy gameplay as well. He does die 10 times. So, you know, he's constantly rushing, fast paced. As you can see, he gets killed twice in a row there. Then goes in a little tear. But anyways, guys, today, like I said, it's not about the gameplay. We have a very special topic for you. So I'm going to pass the mic to KRNG Emands, and he will talk to you guys about some guns in Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy AK Emands 12 here, back with another gameplay commentary for you guys today. This time, I want to pick up where I left off with the when I was talking about the guns and everything. I didn't really get a chance to talk about the sniper rifles. Now, the reason why I didn't do that is because the sniper rifles is a whole nother story that I got to talk about in a separate video, and the shotguns is now. Starting with the sniper rifles, guys. The sniper rifles, I know a lot of people are concerned about the quick scoping in the game. Now, I know Drifter already confirmed majority of this information that I'm about to tell you guys, but I just wanted to tell you guys my experience with the sniper rifles. I did get a chance to use like one of them. I saw a few of them on the ground as well. First things first, bad news, guys. The SVU is back now. It doesn't shoot as crazy fast as Black Ops 2 did, because you guys know the SVU was a real big problem. It's like, first of all, you shouldn't even be able to shoot a semi-automatic sniper rifle that quick, because your shoulder would probably fall off before you even get a chance to shoot the third shot. But you know, it's a video game, you can't really compare it to that, I guess. And so I did get a chance to use what is known as the USR. Now, the USR is a variation of the MSR, I believe. Don't quote me on that because I'm not too familiar. I'm not a gun expert. I'm not FPS rusher or anything like that. But I did get a chance to use that sniper rifle in the game, and it's fairly accurate. When it comes to long-range shots, it's pretty much a one-shot kill almost anywhere. I mean, I shot somebody in the foot with that thing once, and that thing killed in one shot. The only hit marker I got was when I shot somebody in the hand by accident, and that's because I tried to quickscope somebody. Now, quickscoping is a huge thing that a lot of people are concerned about, if you're able to do it or not, or if you're able to not do it at all, or how it works and everything. So basically, first things first, guys, the quickscoping is not nerfed. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, it's like Black Ops 1, because if you remember in Black Ops 1, the quickscoping was completely nerfed. You weren't even able to do anything, period. You would have to scope in, wait a few seconds, or wait like a split second before you could actually shoot the bullet. That is not the case in Call of Duty Ghosts, guys. How it works is they basically they didn't nerf it, but what they did was they sort of patched it. Now, what I mean by patched is that I was using the USR and I tried to quickscope a few people, and you know, I noticed I was quickscoping them on point, but my shots were not hitting them at all. I mean, I got like a hit marker once, but that was because I hit his hand or something like that. So basically, how it works is that when you try to quickscope somebody, first off, there are no crosshairs, but here's how it works. Basically, there are no crosshairs, first of all, so that makes hip firing and no scoping and trick shotting a lot harder than what it previously was before. So it's definitely not going to be as viable in a way it previously was before, just like Mark Rubin said in the tweet. But next things up, guys, the actual quickscoping part of the game. Now, the quickscoping aspect is going to be really hard. What I mean by this is that when you scope in, guys, it's not going to be as accurate as it was before. Now, what I mean by this, I know I say that a lot. This dude just died right there. But what I mean by this is that when you quickscope in, it's not going to directly be on the scope. Now, basically how it works is when you try to quickscope, you're going to get a lot of idle sway. Now, a lot of idle sway. Now, it's not extremely out of place, but for those people who are not able to hit those shots correctly just by the quickscoping that we have currently, you're definitely not going to be able to hit those quickscoping shots that you are in Call of Duty Ghosts, because there's going to be a lot of idle sway. The idle sway doesn't go away until you're actually scoped in. So I can see how they nerfed it. It's definitely, the quickscoping is still there, because someone actually did quickscope me. They could manage to get a lucky shot, but it's definitely not going to be as reliable in a way that it was before. But yeah, the quick scoping is definitely not going to be as easy as it was before. You're going to have to actually scope in if you want to be 100% accurate. I mean, you could still try to quick scope. I'm not saying it's impossible. Do not think that I'm saying that quick scoping is completely gone from the game, because it's definitely not. But it's just gonna be a lot harder with that idle sway added to the gun as well. And the dual rendering scope makes things a lot harder, guys. I gotta tell you, I was really distracted when trying to snipe with the dual rendering scope. I mean, I was looking around me and instead of in front of me, so that really screwed me over a lot. But I'm glad that they did that. It makes the game a lot more interesting in my opinion, so we'll see how that works. But you know, you guys, when you get your hands on the game, you can try it out for yourselves and let me know what you think. But moving on, the LMGs, I already stated that they're really overpowered, and you know, there's nothing we can really do about it. Moving on to the shotguns, I didn't get a chance to use too many of the shotguns in the game. I think I used like one, and that's the one that you guys already saw like a billion times already, and that was like the MTS 255 or something like that. I remember it was the MTS. But basically, the shotguns are going to be another thing that could be difficult to use because, I mean, there still is auto aim to help you out, but the MTS shotgun, the crosshairs on that gun are extremely weird. Now, it's basically a really tiny circle. Now, that you would think that would make things a little more accurate, but when it comes to shotguns, people who hip fire a lot, Remington brings back bad memories, guys. But when you try to hip fire with that gun, you're gonna have to be on point, pretty much, not miss your shot because the crosshairs are extremely small with this gun. So I'm not sure if that is it with every gun, but as far as I know, the MTS does have an extremely small crosshair. So we'll see how that works with all the other guns. Moving on to the pistols, I didn't get a chance to talk too much about the pistols in the game. The 44 Magnum is back. Obviously, there's no way they could Infinity War to get rid of that gun in their series because that's pretty much a signature weapon. I'm pretty sure the 44 Magnum has been in Call of Duty since, or the Infinity War game since COD 4 was out. Let me know in the comments box if it is. I don't remember if it is exactly, but the M9A1 is also in the game as well. I've used this gun in plenty of other games. The P226 is also in the game as well. Some of you who play Battlefield may recognize that gun. It's pretty much like a what's that gun from Black Ops 2 called? The 5.7. It's very similar to a 5.7, but you know, we'll see how that works. It's not really that good of a gun, but in my opinion, I prefer the MP443. I looked it up on a website, and I did actually get the actual name of the gun. The actual name of the gun is the MP443 Grach. I don't know if that's Dutch or something. I don't know. I don't know at all, but it's pronounced something like that. So we'll see how that gun works. Moving on to the launchers. The launchers could be a bit of a problem in this game. There is one launcher that's similar to an RPG. It starts with a P. I don't remember what it's called. It's like a Panzerfaust. I don't remember what it was. Panzerfaust. So it was Panzer something. I don't remember what it was exactly, but Panzerfaust. We're just gonna call it Panzerfaust. The Panzerfaust is basically like an RPG in the game. You know, it doesn't really do too much damage. You do get a lot of hit markers. You start with two rockets basically, but there is another rocket launcher, not a grenade launcher in the game. That's called the K-Stit. I don't remember how to pronounce it, but I looked it up on the website as well. It's called the KASTET. I didn't use it in the game, but I've seen people use it. That thing is ridiculously strong. It has an insane blast radius. Maybe some of you guys may have recognized it from the gameplay multiplayer reveal trailer, and you know, a lot of people saw it from there. The MK32 is another launcher. Is previously seen in a lot of different games. Pretty powerful weapon. It does have an insane, he calls it a nuke right here. I think he's had enough. I had enough as well, dude. I mean, dying from stuff like that, that's just annoying. But, you know, the launchers could be a potential problem. The riot shield is obviously back in the game, so I don't really need to talk too much about that. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments box what you guys think about the launchers, the sniper rifle, how quickscoping works. And peace!